A merchant account is typically a facility that permits a person or a company to credit cards from the clients. Of late in the United States, the credit card business has become really aggressive. High-risk merchants, those traders with a good volume of business, international e-commerce companies, etc. can set up an offshore credit card merchant account. And it is said to be extremely safe both for the customer and the merchant, as almost all credit card processors provide fraud detection facilities. An offshore merchant account helps the merchant to be in a position to accept credit cards from clients for the goods and services offered by them. It more or less sets up an association between the bank, the business and the processor handling the credit cards in such a way that money is got from the service or the sales for which the merchant was paid by means of a credit card account is deposited into the merchant's bank regularly. If a merchant does not own a credit card account, it will be a very great drawback in the highly competitive business scenario. There are two main types of credit card accounts. One is the Euro card present to Euro account and the other is the card not present to Euro account. In the first case, the customer is there physically to pay the money and the merchant is in a position to check details then and there. The second type of account is one which involves internet payments, where the customer just enters the payments on a payment form online or phones in the details of payment. Offshore credit card merchant accounts can be started by just filling in an application form online. As far as the rates for opening an offshore account is concerned, they vary from provider to provider, and this can be verified once the online application is filed. They are generally obtained through a bank which will verify the history of the merchant and his company. The other option to avail of an offshore credit card merchant account is to approach a credit card broker or an independent sales organization with connections with a number of banks and are capable of finding out which of them will agree to issue a credit card facility in accordance to your credit history and the kind of business the merchant is involved in. In such a case, these brokers are paid a certain sum by the bank, and this will be forwarded to the merchant as a setup fee. It is imperative to keep in mind that offshore credit card merchant account business is a very competitive field, and understanding the policies of the bank giving you the credit card facility is of utmost importance. Please visit www.offshore for more info on the offshore credit card merchant account.